morning.
Good morning.
Ow.
What was that?
Oh, my nails.
Oh dear. Any of you others suffer with that, boys and girls alike? So Claire, when she comes away in the UK, due to the cold, her nails get very brittle. As soon as she steps over the water into France and there's a bit of sunshine, her nails get strong. And don't I hear about it?
Yes. It's either, oh, my nails just broke. Oh, look, they're ruined. Or, oh, haven't I got nice nails?
Or chilblains.
I've got chilblains. They hurt.
So word of warning, guys. Make sure you, even when it doesn't feel cold,
Keep your fingers warm.
keep your fingers warm. Don't put them in icy water.
Or, if you put them in icy water and your fingers get really, really cold, the idea is you have to warm them up, but you have to warm them up really slowly. So when you warm them up too fast, it basically messes up all your blood vessels, and then you get your chilblains. Spoken
from a true medic.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Absolutely.
Take me away from home, away from
So here we are on this farm campsite. Great night's sleep last night in 3 parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much really to report. It's a farm field. Have a look. And a real simple system. We've noticed a few of these farms. There's not many campsites on Mull, but we have noticed a few of these farms where you can pull up and stay the night. So the one down the other side of this bay was, we got there quite late, so we didn't really want to go and knock on the bungalow if we could have found the bungalow in the first place. I'm sure it's really simple. But this one, you just pull an envelope from the top of a box, and there's a postage box underneath that. So you pull the envelope out, put your £10 in, name and vehicle registration, and then post your money. Simple, real simple. So I'm gonna have a quick walk along the beach, and then we're gonna hit the road.
Yeah.
And the weather is on the change, but blimey, what a month we've had so far, that's for sure. A stone's throw, oh no, it's not even a stone's throw. Literally, the campsite backs onto this gorgeous beach. Obviously the private land at the Fomer. Yeah, you've not heard of him, have you? It's a new trade. The land that the farmer owns actually backs right onto this beach here. So you've got your own beach, which is, I should imagine, guys, in the summer months, this would be absolutely bustling here. I say, not many campsites on Mull itself, so don't get yourself caught out. And there's one called Sailing Campsite. It's a bit more north of the one that we stayed on, and that comes really highly recommended. So if you do find yourself one in a campsite, don't use the one we used. Use that other one.
Or if you've got your own facilities or you're just staying overnight, I recommend this one. This is my favourite campsite.
What, on Mull?
On Mull,
Yeah.
yes.
Likewise. Yeah, this would be a great beach to come and have a paddle, that's for sure, and a swim. Oh, it's lovely. With the sight of Iona and Jura in the background, and a small little island, I'm not too sure of the name of that one, which is, I don't think it's inhabited. quite cool. Good place to go and explore. All the different rock formations, really strange.
The only thing is,
Yeah.
the rock pools, the water is so clear
Yeah.
and it's so still.
Yeah, that Claire's gonna fall into it.
Yeah, I keep missing. I keep thinking, is that a splosh?
Keeps getting a booty. I love the way the quartz is all embedded in the rock.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at this formation here. Look at all the layers. I should have paid more attention when we were doing geography at school. But at 14 years old, I didn't care how a rock was put together. Yeah, nice for a morning, fresh air break. Oh, let's not fall into that invisible puddle. And fill the lungs with sea air. God, I tell you what, there's pictures here that if we took a picture, I'll show you a picture and you tell me the scale of it. These lines of quartz are quite incredible. Dead flat line. So we're going to make our way back to the van now, and hopefully the farm shop's open so we can make a decision on mint or save the lamb, or maybe a steak to go on the barbecue. So let's make our way back to the shop, see if it's open. We're literally on the farmer's field. I know my beard is rather salt and pepper. You could have told me I had toothpaste all around my mouth.
I didn't realise, sorry.
No problem. So apologies for the foaming filming that we've just done at the beach. I think I just had a layer of toothpaste in my beard. I'm new to all this. So we just moved on up the hill and we've stopped at the Ardanalish weaving shop. And guys, the stuff in there is absolutely incredible. There's a couple of freezers in there of all different foods, and then all the stuff, all the wool that's taken off of this local farm here is then bought up and weaved into the most amazing garments. So much so Claire's already buying one, so let's go and have a little look inside the shop and see what's going on.
There we go. There it is in the bag.
Fabulous, thank you.
So what have you gone for?
I've got a beautiful shepherd's plaid shawl.
So everything all on site here, guys. So Harris you can buy on the UK mainland. Instead of doing that, come up here, use the campsite, come up, use the freezer shop, get your food for your barbecues, and then come into this shop. So this is what it's all about, guys, keeping industry in the UK, using what we produce and putting it back out there.
So everything in here is made with the local produce of the Hebridean sheep. The darker the wool, the more Hebridean the sheep is, I believe.
We buy from Shetland as well, so we buy fleece from Shetland farmers, which we then have turned into yarn, which gives us the colour range. That's our colour palette, if you like.
Wow.
Those are made from things we grow, things we pick. They're all plant dyes that we do on site.
Cute, aren't they?
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Look out, here she comes, the woman that I love. It's too bad she'll never know. Yeah, I can't tell her how I feel, because she has someone who makes her happy. I'm a ghost in these walls,
So we're just stopping off for a bit of lunch after
or at least I try.
visiting Ardanalish, and I highly recommend that. Oh, if you come to Mull, you've got to go and check that place out. We ended up spending a few hours there, looking around the shop, looking inside the mill there. It was really, really good morning. So we're just going to cook up our pasties that we bought from the farm shop there. How was your morning?
I loved it. Really enjoyed this morning. The farm itself was great. Really nice little place to stay. They were all friendly there. We got talking to one of the farmers about the lambs, because they've got a couple of lambs that were one of twins, so they're being bottle fed. We walked around the shop, learnt all about the weaving, and the fact that, you know, they use all their own materials. Really interesting place, really lovely place to visit.
Just going to check, because I think the pasties are burning. That's mine. Right, you turn that heat down slightly. Yeah, so the Isle of Mull, it's not as, like I said before, it's not as dramatic, maybe not as epic as Skye. But guys, if you're into your wildlife, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, we're not into wildlife photography, but being able to see golden eagles, otters, all the different birds that you get over here, all the waders, oyster catchers, everything over here, all the different cattle, they've got different types of cattle. It's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, really good. And you've got all the day trips out to the little islands as well. You can go across to Iona, go across to Staffa. You can go see the puffins, go and whale watching. Everything is from here, really. it is absolutely fantastic if you're into your wildlife or your bird watching. We've come across no end of people with, I mean, we've got good lenses on our cameras, but they're designed for what we want, which is landscape and weddings. Some of these people have got lenses like this. They're huge.
It's not all about size, guys.
We saw one bloke and the range on his lens was half a mile. Half a mile on his lens.
But be aware, there's not as many park ups here as there is on some of the other islands.
No.
It's not made, or it's not been exposed by us campers yet too much. So just be aware of that when it comes to park ups. I say there's 3 or 4 farms on here. We can go and park up £10 a night.
There's not a lot of roads that come off. If they do, they are elongated driveways to a farmer's house.
Yeah.
They're not actually roads. So there's basically a ring road and a road that cuts across. So yeah, just be aware of that.
So I think if you're coming here and you're not into photography, definitely worth a visit because you'll still see the wildlife. But you could probably do 3 days on here maybe, and you'll get to see a good majority of the island. A week and you'll see it all, that's for sure.
I've got this picture in my mind. It's just the 2 of us, just the 2 of us. But I know I'll have to try to let her go, because she won't be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. But she will never know that I love her so well. She's with somebody else and I will have to let her go. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na. She will never know, na-na. Never know, na-na. She'll never know. It's like she stole my heart without knowing she did. But I guess that it will pass. Yeah, I can't be the only one who got lost inside.